Hi everybody, it's Chat with the Girls or Coffee with the Girls again today, and today we actually have the opportunity to talk to somebody who is tackling the current difficulties in business with a whole new attitude and a whole new approach to business. So I'd like to introduce Linda Gunek for Greater Sydne Living, and Linda and I are going to chat to you about the impact that this has on business and how she's overcome it or overcoming it, because it's a work in progress.
Oh.
And this is Linda. Please say hi. Now we have to identify we are social distancing and we have our hand sanitizer. So we're trying very hard to follow the rules, which is really important, folks. Please don't take unnecessary risks. So Linda, how's the business going at the moment with all the changes? First, let's tell everybody what your business is.
Okay, I publish Greater Sydne Living Magazine, which is a lifestyle publication, premium, that goes out to all of Greater Western Sydney and beyond. So we're trying to cover that Greater Western Sydney area because of all the changes that are happening there. Or here, I should say.
Bigger and bigger, isn't it?
It's enormous. It's enormous, and the amount of money that was flowing into Western Sydney and is now being redirected to small businesses and people to keep everybody afloat.
Going,
it's changed, but it's a whole new identity that's being developed.
It is
now.
Publication. It's a coffee table publication. And
It
that's probably the only one of its type, isn't it, in the area?
It is. It's a seasonal publication, so it comes out 4 times a year, and it is a premium coffee table magazine. And the amount of content in there means that people are constantly going back to look at previous editions as well, because there is just so much information, great things to do, see, where to eat, play, which we're all going to thoroughly enjoy once this is over and done with.
When the bans are lifted.
Yes, when the bans are lifted. So it was really nice to come out today. It was sort of a little bit fortunate in a way that my internet was playing up so that I could actually come in, maintain my distance, but come in and speak with you face to face.
And your face to face is a bit of a rarity at the moment, unfortunately.
It is.
That's how it is. Now, I've got a list of questions here that I actually wanted to chat to you about. So, normally, your publication is hard copy, print, as well as an incredible online platform that you've been developing in recent times. But how has this all changed for you? What's it done to your business model?
It's
ripped the guts out of it, I guess.
Yeah, it has. It's ripped the guts out of the print edition. And we fully understand. We've had a lot of advertisers that have had to pull out. And we fully understand that, and we anticipated that to be the case, because we know that the first thing to go out of a budget when there is any sort of uproar, any sort of, for want of a better word, we know the first thing to go is marketing. And regardless of what we say and how important we tell people marketing is, even during these tough times, we know that that's what's going to go. So our print edition for winter, we've had to pull it, which is very very sad for us, very upsetting. But we understand.
There's not much you can do.
And I hope our subscribers understand, and those advertisers that wanted to advertise, that still wanted to advertise as well, they do understand. We've spoken with them. And
so what have you done to accommodate the advertisers?
So we've had to pivot big time, and fortunately we built a new website that went live just before Christmas.
That was timely.
It was very timely, yes. And so we built this new website, and so we're just doing everything online now. So we'll be putting up, instead of the stories going into the magazine, we'll be putting them up online for free. So that's what I'm doing. I'm basically sitting there working for nothing, putting all these stories up, still keeping my writers busy, because we know that everybody wants this great content. And
probably more so now than ever, because we're locked inside our houses, to have something that we can reach that virtually takes us outside.
That's right. We want everybody that visits the site or enjoys the magazine, we want them to know that they can rely on us to still provide that, even during this time. It's not in print this time, but so we're putting up at least one news story every day. And there's a lot involved.
Are you noticing hit rate on the website?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we've had 30% increases week on week.
Wow.
I looked at all the figures yesterday, because I'm very much a print person first. I've been brought up on print, love print. So digital's been a little bit different for me. I haven't poo-pooed it, so to speak, but I have.
It hasn't been your mainstay.
It hasn't been my main thing, no. So I really enjoy going in and looking at those stats and working it all out and seeing a 30% increase week on week since the beginning of March. Wow. So yes.
So obviously the pivot is working. People are relating to it.
That's right. Yeah, that's
awesome.
right, which is really great. So what we're doing as well for advertisers, so I can bring a little bit of money in the door, we've come up with some really cheap advertising packages, really, really cheap. Just so that I'm able to cover wages.
Yeah, which is great. It means you're keeping your people employed.
That's right.
Still providing the facility for people to have a lifestyle read.
Exactly. Yes, that's right. And there's tons on there because the website, we transferred everything from our old site across the historical news site. That's right, all the historical stuff is on there as well. And a lot of it is still very relevant today.
Oh, yeah. There's some great
fashions may have changed a little bit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, okay, the challenge now for you as a business owner will be you've now offered these cheaper advertising rates for a purely digital platform. And your current advertisers will no doubt take up some of that because they're still wanting to be seen by their market.
Yeah, yeah.
Eventually, life will go back to normal, folks. How are you going to convert them back to a printed page and the costs that go with that? Have you thought about the marketing angle that you're going to take for that?
No, I haven't actually. And so if you've got an idea, Steph, let her rip.
I'll have to work
we'll
on
have
that.
to have a think about it. Yeah.
I think what you'll need to do is keep communicating with your clients or your advertisers that yes, this is a perfect platform for now, but it doesn't replace the printed edition.
No, it doesn't. It is a different market. So
people like the touch and feel of a gloss magazine.
They do, and it's a beautiful way of keeping in contact. It's something that is constantly there because we also know that the web. If you go and what we say to our advertisers, which they know full well, is if you're on Facebook, right, and you see an ad and you don't remember the name, or you're on the net and you don't remember the name of the product, but you do remember what the product was.
Don't forget to keep that marketing message going so that people know that this is just an interim step. This is just keeping them in front of the market so that they've got the ability to go back to full mainstream marketing later on.
Well, this is why we've developed these really super cheap web packages now, because we know that people don't have the money.
No.
Or if they do, they don't want to spend it because we don't know how long this is going to go for.
Exactly.
So we've developed these packages so that any business can actually do it. You know, $31 a week.
Yeah, it's really good.
It is really, really cheap. So, and like I said, all I want to do is cover the wages. I'm sitting there, I'm crashing away, I'm in the back end of the site all the time, I'm doing the designing, I'm doing everything to keep it all going. So I just need to cover the wages. That's it.
You've worked quickly so that you've not lost momentum, which is really important when you're marketing. Because if you people tend to market in sporadic kind of bunches. They get an idea and off they go, and then that fizzles off, and then they wait till they get another bright spark idea. Whereas that's not marketing; that's just knee jerking.
Yes.
Marketing is a consistent message over a long period of time, and that's what you've been able to do.
That's right. Yes.
And I think a lot of
businesses,
and a lot of businesses at the moment are just so much in shock that they've shut the doors, which they've had to do in some situations.
Yeah.
But they've forgotten that just because their doors are shut, that doesn't mean they stop communicating with their marketplace. The digital environment gives them a gateway to their marketplace through different methods, and they just need to be a little creative with how they go about doing that.
Well, they don't even have to be overly creative, Steph. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
What we're finding though is humour. Everybody is just busting for a laugh at the moment. And we're actually laughing at much smaller things. Like, we're much more easily entertained at the moment.
Easy for people to just have a bit of a chuckle in life. And I love it because your social media feed, you're just pounding the humour, and it's going gangbusters.
It is. It has really pushed up our reach. A lot of learning going on. There's so much learning happening.
And I think everybody, and this is what I mean by being creative, approaching things differently, which is what you've done, and being a little bit brave and just trying and testing and doing it yourself is great.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have to do it myself. There's nobody else to do it. Rupert Murdoch, other people will know I say this, Rupert Murdoch, I ain't. So, the team now is 3. There are 3 of us.
Yeah.
And there's and then there's the writers that we contract. That's right. So there are 3 of us working on this. The editor, exactly, who organises the writing. Then there's Barb, who is on advertising sales very much at the moment. And then there's me, keeping it all together and trying to make it all happen. Yeah,
you're doing a grand job of it.
Oh, thank you.
Grand job, and I think it's commendable because everybody in the Western Sydney area knows you and knows the magazine, and will now easily translate that to the digital platform, and clearly because you're getting the hits on the digital platform, which is wonderful.
It's going really well. It's going really well. So thank you. So the whole web thing, like, I know how to drive the print side of things. So learning how to drive people to the website has been something else as well. Which is
a science, because as you know, all the algorithms are changing constantly.
Hopefully start to drive people back. And the other thing that I've done too is provide freebies. So I developed some posters at the moment, for now. So, things that you can stick on your front door or above your tap, wash your hands and sing Mary Had a Little Lamb, for 20 seconds. So I developed some posters, which I've saved as, I've put them up on the web as PDFs. You can download them all, or just 1 or 2 or whatever you like. And we've shared that on social, and we'll constantly share that to get people back to the website. And it's something we're providing a service, which we're more than happy to do.
Yeah. Well, obviously you're staying well in touch with your readers. How are you staying in touch with your advertisers?
Getting on the phone.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to have a chat.
Yes. Everyone's feeling isolated.
Everyone is feeling very isolated. So we are doing Zoom meetings and Skyping and FaceTiming. But we're getting on the phone, and we're having a lovely chat. Yeah, so out of all this, it's actually showing a lot of resilience in people, and it's bringing the really great leaders to the fore.
Yes.
People want leadership, and give them a little bit of advice, because some people are like, like the rabbit stuck in the headlights. They don't know what to do.
Yeah,
so sometimes just a little prompt
can
help them. A prompt and a conversation can help them, and you don't know what other people are going through, so so you've really got to be there and just listen and empathise and help where you can.
Exactly. Well, I think on that note, we will close up, everybody. So I'd like to say thanks to Linda for all her things. And please, guys, get onto the Greater Sydney Living website and have a look. You won't be sorry. You'll be entertained for at least half a day, if not more. Get a coffee and read it all. Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.